y'all, what's going on? Today, we're over at Middlebury, and let me straighten it up. Middlebury is starting to come alive. The low board is starting to look a little bit better. Today is July the 28th. We got another one going back to Grand Terrace, California. This time we got a 37-foot open range fifth wheel. So, paying a little bit better. It is a bigger one than I hauled out there last time, going to the same place. I was going to flip the camera around, show you what the yard is actually looks better than what it was, and I'm noticing that the loads are still disappearing, but when they're putting them on there, they're lasting longer. So that lets me know that the load board is starting to come back. But just keep watching, hit subscribe, bell notification, all that good stuff if you haven't done it, and I'll let you know whenever I come back. My plans, I got some other stuff to do, like to go home, service the truck. Plans on getting this unloaded, come back, grabbing one, heading toward Tennessee, if I can get one. I'll flip this around and we're gonna go to row 16. Now the paperwork was messed up when I clicked it, so I don't know the weight on it, so I just picked it. 37 foot should be okay, but we'll get over there, look at, find everything, go over everything. So I'm just glad to seeing the yard is starting to come back. That makes me feel a little bit better, and the way that the low board has been acting for the last day, so it makes me starting to feel a little bit better. But I had to get over here and do my 34-hour reset, and just now got it up, went to Walmart, got the truck restocked, some salads and groceries and stuff, but let's look at the yard. All right, pull in right here at the thing. So, as you can see, it's fuller than it was on the last load. I come down here and got one. So, that is definitely a good thing. It's a good sign of things starting to build up, and they must be shuttling them in here pretty quick, because I'm surprised to see it starting to come back. And I don't know if it's gonna be over here, we're gonna get double stacked and all that stuff yet. Hopefully not, but I guess we'll get down here and look down some of these sides. But that, yeah, because there's still a little bit of room right here on the end, so you can probably get three more in there. And I see a bunch of little ones in here too, and some big ones. But so that's seeing a bunch of little bumper pulls. That's good for the ones that don't have CDLs. That helps y'all out. And I know when the board gets thin, it's hard. If you don't have a CDL, it's hard to get a CDL. I mean, a load. I've seen, it was like 500 pounds within the CDL range, I guess what they're calling it. And another guy I know, he kept on trying to get the load, and it kept saying he couldn't have it. And it was just like borderline, so borderline. But they do stuff like that whenever we don't need a lot of drivers, whether we don't have a lot of loads, they're a little bit more picky. When we're slammed, I've seen people with a two-wheel drive 2008 Dodge Ram 2500 two-wheel drive haul the biggest ones they make and run like a scalded dog. But that now is, I guess, a little bit slower. I don't, there's still open spots of room. As I'm looking down, I know the camera's pointing straight ahead, and as you'll see, as I turn on this road, there's still room. Still got right there, and then you got a bunch more room. So I still got plenty of room for more campers, so we're not double stacking. But the good thing about it is, if y'all looked in the last video that come out Friday, their loads were very thin. So it is coming back, not 100%, not even 50%, but it's starting to come back a little bit. I'm gonna get over here and try to find this one. We'll be back. Alrighty, here she is, big 37 foot. I said we got a breakaway cable. We got the cord hanging down. We're gonna go over it well and look for anything, scratches, anything, because Shark Nose, I don't know if we made a video on it or not, but he went and picked up a camper that had damage on it and had to wait. It messed him up in a whole bind. I'm gonna wait and see if he puts a video out on that one. Tires are added up. Look like they went mudding in it. Dadgum. And everything. The good thing about it is it's not a toy hauler, so I don't have to mess with the generator. And open range, I mean, I've hauled them before. Matter of fact, the one that we just carried out there was a bumper pull open range. The one I did in my tailgate on when it opened up. But I'm gonna check everything out twice and I'll be back. All right, y'all. I found the paperwork. I found the keys. I'm gonna show you where I found them at, so that way that you'll see. I also see a red circle on there if it's not to check out. Shipping weight is 12,472 pounds. GVWR is 15,000. Did not have it. Like I said, it was messed up, so I didn't know what the GVWR, they usually put it on there when you pick the load. They did not on this one, and I will show you where I found that. This is, see the little red circle right here. I'll show you all that too. All right, red circle. Look like it's a little bit right there in the decal. See, y'all see the bubbled up? I know it's got a red circle on it. Means they probably know. I'm still gonna take a picture of it and send it. Now, right here, usually it's gonna be, you know, here or on there, but put this one, all right. And every door is unlocked, so I want the keys to lock this thing up. And right in here, there's the keys. It's another spot they started putting them. Alrighty, on this one, you got wires come right there, put it on the hot, and you got a ground right there, it goes in there. Now this one has a spot for 2 batteries. So they got the red and hot jumping from this battery over to this battery, so you don't have to hook up these wires. And some of them has got where you can just hook up, you know, one hot, one ground. Some of them you got to hook up multiple. So if you got some with a lot of wires, kind of look around and have to play with it just to see which one is going to get you some power. All right, y'all. Took the keys, locked everything up. We got hooked up. Tug test, and we pull out. We're gonna adjust the brakes. Don't forget, when you're hooking up to another unit, every time check your brakes. They may be too tight, maybe too loose. But after you drive a little bit, check them again, because sometimes you drive a little bit and they'll self-adjust, and you hit the brakes and they'll slide tires, and it causes a big problem. But anyway, everything else checked out good. And we got everything hooked up, so let's go to California. We're gonna ease up a little bit, check the brakes. They seem a little tight. I'm gonna loosen them up. We'll pull out here a little bit further, check them out. And then ready, head to California. All right, y'all, what's going on? Just got over here to Oklahoma, slept in Joplin last night. We got up there, got another subscriber buddy riding with me behind me. He's gonna go by Flash. He may actually start making some videos. If y'all wanna look for Flash, I think he's made something like Flash Transportation, something like that. If y'all want to keep an eye out, he says he's gonna, try to start making videos and put them out, try to help people out with some information. First thing this morning, back a couple trips ago, it was Tony, and he's got a Chevrolet. His first trip we run together. Might have been the second trip. Yeah, it might have been the second trip. But on the Chevrolet, on your auxiliary tank, if you forget and leave that open, you're parked, you go to bed, whatever, you forget, leave it open, and your auxiliary tank fills up the truck all the way and it overfills it. On a Chevrolet, it will make the fuel hand not work. It'll show the fuel light come on, it'll be plumb full, show the fuel light come on, and all the way down on empty. It's done it. See, Tony has a 2020 Chevrolet, and Flash has a 2022 GMC, and it done it last night on him. So to fix that problem, if that happens to you, number one, try not to let it get so full that it's overfull. That's number one. Number two, if it happens, run the truck for a little bit. You got to burn some of that fuel out. Then pull over, take the negatives off both batteries for about 5 minutes, then put them back on, tighten them back up, and then that should reset everything back to normal. So that's kind of what we're doing now. Is I'm going off my fuel gauge, because since it'll freak you out. I mean, if you're driving down the road, your fuel gauge ain't working, you don't know. I mean, fuel lights on, all that stuff. Kind of sucks. So I'm going off of my truck. He's got this, I think, a little bit bigger fuel tank than I do anyway. Chevys usually have a bigger fuel tank than Dodges, unless you get a special order one. But we're gonna go down here. Probably we just come through the first tow booth. Then we're gonna go down here to the second tow booth. And once we get there should be enough fuel burned off. We're gonna pull in there. Hopefully this rain will go away. Y'all see I'm dealing with some rain. It's supposed to quit when I get down there close to 40. Look like it's lightening up a little bit. A few bad wrecks, people hydroflaming back there, a couple bad ones, but we're gonna go down here and get that reset, get his fuel gauge back working, and then we're gonna ease on, at least to get over in New Mexico somewhere, sleep, then get up Sunday, make it to Kingman, Arizona, and kick this load off Monday morning. Hopefully everything goes good. First time him riding out this way. He had orientation a couple days ago. His first load, he went to Illinois, and this right here is his second load. He got a load going to Grand Terrace, California, same as I did. And he's pulling a 25-foot bumper pull, open range, which in last Friday the video come out, had 24-foot open range. He's carrying the 25-foot open range, and I'm carrying the fifth wheel 37-foot open range. So they want a lot of open range up there. I noticed whenever I got up there on the last time, they were slim. I was like, whoa, you know, I used to not seeing them that slim. So they're definitely needing campers up there, and they're wanting these 2023 models. But low board I noticed is coming back, y'all, a little bit. So it's getting there. It's getting there. The slow down hopefully is fixing to dry up, fixing to get back to normal. That's good for everybody that's wanting to get into RV transport and everything. So it helps out. But anyway, we're gonna get on down here and see what else we can get into. All right, everybody, over here at Russell's truck stop. Look at the sky, pretty, ain't it? All right, we got the other driver. I said that he was going to get in the, you know, this is his first long trip. He done carried a short one, and he done this right here. We're in New Mexico. We're going to be kicking this one off Monday, and he's got a bumper pull on. So I'm going to show a little bit of his truck and, you know, his setup, how he's getting started so far. Not only that, he's going to start making, when he go get his next one, he said he's going to start making some YouTube videos. So I'm going to let him introduce himself on here and everything. You want to go check him out. And let somebody new getting into it, it's always good to go check out. And because especially new in RV transport, that way you can see what they're doing, how they're getting started, what they're using, and see if it's going to work for you or not. That's why I do this. There's so many different people out there wanting different setups, got different trucks. He's got a GMC, brand new, and well, let me flip the camera around. All right, the first thing he done, he put the visible bra on. You see this? See the line in it? Now this right here is awesome. I wish I've done it to a new truck. I still don't have any bad scratches yet, so it may be a thing that I go and do. You can get them off on Amazon or go somebody professional have it put on. I'd like to get a road, just experiment, maybe get Steve Farmer to come over, me and him getting a little video together and try to put this on, because me and him both was kind of interested in this. And whenever he got his truck, he ordered it with the, looked like to me it's the 17% the clear tint, so that way it blocks from the sun and all the heat rays and everything that's coming in. So this right here are, I know, very handy to have. Like I said, I was trying to get it with mine, but mine's just clear. Well, they were. I got tired of some stuff, but anyway. And then he went with a 91-gallon auxiliary tank 2-box combo, and he had it put in. Pretty bad tank right there. That's pretty awesome. And then he got his fire extinguisher mounted over to the side, and then he's got a 2-box right here in the back. So that's how he got started. Then he went with the hitch. He doesn't have the fifth wheel yet, and he went with the Husky, the same thing I have, weight distribution hitch, which is going to work really good. He's got it on, everything's good, brand new. Got his battery. Got the fancy tailgate here, but it's here pretty nice. And later on, he'll get the fifth wheel, and then he'll be all have everything set. You don't have to get the whole setup right off the gate. Now, the first thing I do recommend is the hitch and the fuel tank. Whenever you're getting started in RV transport, the fuel tank is very, very, very important, and so is the hitch. You can do the fifth wheel stuff later, but to get started, it costs a lot of money. So definitely auxiliary tank and weight distribution hitch is the first two things I recommend buying for RV transport.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Flash. I'm on my second load heading to California with Mr.Tennessee. My first load, I went to Huntley, Illinois. They always give you a short load first. It was 167 miles. It didn't pay much. Really looking forward to this. We're halfway there. So next week I'm gonna start my YouTube channel. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe, and we'll let you know when it gets out.
What's going on, everybody? Over here in California, heading through the desert right now. Just stopped and we helped out. There was a man and woman on the side of the road waving for help. They have, excuse me, didn't speak very good English. And I was trying, it was kind of hard to understand. The woman spoke very little English and the man didn't speak none at all, really. So they were waving for help, so we pulled over on the side. It was an 18-wheeler Volvo, and they had run out here in this desert and gotten too hot and overheated. So we stopped and got them up, got them going, and all that good stuff, and they're on their way. So that's another thing out here. Y'all watch your temperatures. Don't get, especially out here in the desert, there's nothing out here. So if you get overheated, flat tires, break a belt, anything, it's always good to make sure you do maintenance on your truck, and it's also good to keep spare water and stuff like that, anything to help get you off the side of the road. But also, it was hard to understand them and try to figure out what was really going on. So I got them to raise the hood and everything. I don't know if they were from Japan, China, or somewhere like that. Not really for sure, but my sandwich maker said, why didn't you use the translation app on the phone? I'm like, didn't think about it. I've never really played with it. I never even used it. So when I get home, my sandwich maker's probably me and her are gonna play with that back and forth, because I think she has used it a few times. So that way, get her to show me how to do everything, and so I'm familiar. So that way, if somebody is needing your assistance and they don't speak good English, and still leaving them stranded, that way you can get the app out and translate from English to whatever they speak. So that way you can understand, they can understand, and you can help each other with their problems. Now we are headed up here to get unloaded. We'll be up here in a little while, and but also had a conversation with another subscriber, really good guy. I'm not going to throw no names out there. If he wants to put something in the comments, that'd be great. Talking about, I like, the giveaways that I do. Haven't done one in a little while, been wanting to do one. And he was talking about wanting to buy stuff from Amazon to do and ship it to me, and to do giveaways to help people out. Because getting started in RV transport costs a lot of money, and it's definitely not cheap. It keeps going up and up. So what I have got my sandwich maker doing right now, and it'll probably be in the length of this video, along with every video that I have. She'll go by and put it down in the description. She's at the post office, going to get a P.O. box. So what I'm going to do is get a P.O. box. And if y'all want to send stuff to do giveaways to help out other people, or if you're out here traveling and you're visiting a place, say you visit anywhere, grab a postcard. If you think it'll make a good video, if I get out that way, you'd like me to see it, try it out, maybe do a video, no matter if it's a place to eat, place you visit, or whatever. You want to send me a postcard, send me a postcard. I'll check it out, and then that way I'll know, get out there and be like, oh, so-and-so sent me a postcard for this right here. I'm heading this way, so I'll go check it out and do a video on it. There's another way that I'll be able to do videos on stuff that y'all want to see, and stuff you think anybody else would like to see or need to know. So I think that's another way, and to help out people and to get across. So in the process of doing that right now, and what I made off of my YouTube is what I'm gonna pay for up for a whole year. So I'll take next year and do it up for another year, and so on and so forth. And we'll try to reach out and help as many people as we possibly can. With whenever I can afford to do giveaways, or if somebody wants to donate something that they don't need no more, or if somebody wants to on a tax reduction, if you need to spend more money on your taxes, and you say you want to buy 2 breakaway cables and send them, say, Mr. Tennessee, will you give these out and go from there? You write it off on your taxes, and it helps somebody else out that's getting into this that takes a lot of money to get into it. So just another way. So that's going to be getting done. And also, when I get up here and get parked, I have realized that there is a lot of people out there. And even when I started YouTube, I didn't know, when I was watching different stuff and everybody was like, links down below in the description, I didn't know how to find a description. So, and I've realized a lot of people are like that. So that does not know how to get down the description. So, and when I get down here and get parked and get everything unloaded and everything, I'm gonna take a second, and I'm gonna try to screenshot and then do maybe a picture. I may just take a picture and circle where it is. Now, when you're playing a video, underneath the video, it's got the title. On the right-hand side of that, there's a little arrow like going down, or some kind of, on the iPhone and Android may be different, but there's a little symbol underneath the video, right-hand side. If you click that, it drops down the description. That's where all the Amazon links and emails that I put in there and stuff like that y'all can go check out. Stuff that I think that's interesting, something I think that might help people out. Or also, I put the Amazon stuff down there because yes, I do make a little bit of money if you order something off of Amazon. And it doesn't have to be if I'm doing a breakaway cable, for instance, and you're thinking, well, I don't need that. You can click on that, still go to the link and order, say you need groceries. Type in whatever you need. If you go through the link that day, now if you get it and set it into your Amazon and let it set over 24 hours, it doesn't give credit to the channel. But if you want to help support the channel, that's the way you do it. You can go down and click it. If you want to order a breakaway cable, or if you want to order pickles, you know, if you get on there and be like, you know what, I'd like to order a case of pickles off Amazon, or whatever it is you're going to order anyway. You go to the links, channel gets credit for it, and makes us bigger, makes us grow, and we come together. So, and I do get a little commission, which as I build them up, it's very little, but as I build them up, it's more opportunities that I can do bigger stuff to do giveaways with to help out other people. So I've got a few ideas I'm wanting to do giveaways on. They're kind of expensive items. I'm still working on them. Hopefully one day I'll be able to buy a few of them and do the giveaways. I like doing that. So, and I think the sandwich maker likes doing that too. So that's what we're going to be working on. So if I does not slip my mind, I just told y'all exactly where it was on the description, and my email's down there too. So that way, if you need to email me, and then I'm going to have my post box put in there, and you can just send it to Mr. Tennessee's that post box. If you want to do a postcard, if you want to send something to do a giveaway, anything to help anybody else out, that's fine. If you want to write a note, and that's fine too. Whatever, I've done that for y'all. That's strictly everything for y'all and to help out other people. So we're gonna get down here and get unloaded, and then I'm gonna try to do a little screenshot and do a little circle to give y'all an idea of what that looks like. And well, I guess that's it. I guess let's get down here and well, y'all, I know y'all hear me talk about gauges and stuff a lot. I know I mentioned this in a lot of videos, but you need gauges. I don't care if your truck is missing parts or not missing parts. You need gauges. There's too many people that's messing up their trucks. Done talk, done seen it. that are not using gauges. Every one of these trucks should come with a thermometer. They do not. The gauge, you need to set up that, your turbo, everything. You need to watch your temperatures. These trucks cost a lot of money. And not only that, you invested all the money, time, and effort, blood, sweat, and tears to put in this to start your business, right? Well, the engine out there, say for instance, it costs between $15,000 and $20,000. Well, them gauges are on there. If you don't like, I like using the CTS2s. I like them. I got them in the red truck. I'm ordering them for this truck probably when I get unloaded up here. Now I've got gauges pulled up because I did order the off-road package. On this, I'm watching everything. Just don't have the thermometer. That thermometer gauge will heat up faster than you can blink your eye. And then also you can let your turbo down, blow your motor. So if you can, and you're interested in getting RV transport, if you can't afford the gauge right off the bat, make that high on your list, y'all. Protect that truck, protect your investment, protect your job, protect your whole family's income, everything. Protect it. And you may look them up, and I think them gauges are like $4 something on Amazon. You might like, dang, that's a lot of money. $4 something is a whole lot cheaper than $20,000 for a new engine, and plus that'll work for until they can get it. I don't know how to put that in there any better, except I've seen a lot of good people go down and hurt their trucks because of not having gauges and getting them too hot and not even knowing it, and then they're done. I've seen it several times this year. So protect it and get some gauges. If you don't like them gauges, go find some that you do like. It doesn't matter. Find some that work good, and find some that can read codes, that can clear codes to get you out of a bind. It has helped me out a lot, and will help me with this truck too, just as I get them on order. But anyway, let's get down here, let's get unloaded, and we'll see what else we can get into. All right, everybody. Right here, I'm gonna put the arrow. That's where you click down to put down the descriptions. That's how you click that, description box, jump down. Then there's gonna be a more, and the arrow will pop up here in just a second. You click the more, and then all of it comes down. All of my Amazon links, and then whenever you wanna click it, if you wanna go buy anything else, it's fine. And also my email and everything else is down there. So that's how you do it, so go check it out. All right, everybody. Sorry, cars are going by. But we're over here at Richard's RV. If there's a sign, went in, dropped my camper in the center, and left the paperwork and stuff in the door with the keys. Then you come back out here, and then after they check everything in, they will come and get you. You go back inside, you walk inside the building over there and sign your paperwork, you're good to go. The tunnel cover right now is doing great. I'm got my fuel draining right now, so it's almost full, so I'm gonna cut it off here in just a few minutes and get that. Now, let's get back out here. It's 94 degrees out here. Let's get back in the truck. Well, anyway, hot out there. But anyway, I made a little video. I hope it's all right. First time I ever done something like that, but I screen record and put arrows down to show y'all how to get down in the description to check everything out, because I've had a lot of questions about that, and I didn't even know myself when I first started, even before I started making videos. As a matter of fact, making the videos, actually y'all helped me figure out a lot of stuff that I do, so I do appreciate it. And I appreciate any time that y'all go and use my links, and down below, I don't care if you order through, you know, what I put on the links, or if you go and order something else off the links. I don't care. I really do appreciate it, so thank you very much. Now, let's get down here. So we had a 37-foot fifth wheel, right? Open range. Fuel mileage done pretty good most of the time. I got a little bit of wind that it knocked it down. I think I seen 9.8 maybe once, just for a little bit. Then some 10s. lot of times it stayed in 11s though. I actually done pretty good on the fuel mileage. This load was paid $2.16 a mile. Richardson RV Center, Grand Terrace, California. Paid 2,083 miles. The load paid $4,499.28. And it paid, whenever I first took the load, they cash advanced me $1,499.76. And I used $1,258.61. Now, did I use all that in fuel? No. My truck is almost full, and I still got plenty left in my auxiliary tank. So all in all, this load probably actual, and I started my fuel in Stratford, Missouri. So after I delivered the other one, whenever I got back to Stratford, Missouri, I filled up to get me all the way up there to pick the load up and back down. That's where I started my fuel at, was Stratford, Missouri. If you took away what I put in the auxiliary tank, that I could have made it here without putting extra in the truck to get out of California, but was $1,158.61. But always stop in Arizona to put extra in your truck. And because it's so high up here, I was passing the fuel up here and it was $6.45, $6.70. You know, that's too high. I paid $4 and something over in Kingman, Arizona. So it's a whole lot better discount over there. You don't get no discount in California. But I was gonna go back and pick up a Florida and do another logbook video. I'm fixing to do another logbook video, but I'm not gonna pick up Florida this time because time-wise, I do not have time to go pick it up and get it kicked off without sitting on it for 2 days. And I need to go home to get the truck serviced, and I got a few more videos to make when I get home for y'all. So I'm thinking about picking a Tennessee. Now I know a Tennessee ain't a big load as far as hours wise and how to run, but what I'm gonna try to do is when I get there and I get the load, I'm gonna try to wiggle it, and I'm gonna make a separate logbook video. I'm gonna make the RV transport video, and then I'm gonna make the logbook video, try to make them separate. And I'm gonna log from Indiana or wherever I pick it up, Middlebury, Goshen, wherever I decide to get the load, if I can get one. And then I'm gonna log it from there, show you the stops, show you the fuel, and then we're gonna go over the logbook, the rules and everything, and then showing the unload and all the good stuff. So y'all be out on the lookout for that. If you haven't subscribed, hit the bell notification, subscribe, all that good stuff, so you don't miss the videos when they come out. And thank all of y'all for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. For all y'all using the links, I really do appreciate it. Everything that y'all do, I really do appreciate it. And I'm excited to start doing some giveaways too. I'm excited because it helps people, and I decided to do it. That's like the driver I've been talking to, Scriber, a really good guy. He's gonna get some stuff and he's gonna mail it to me. I'm gonna pay shipping on it, and we're gonna do the giveaway and then put it out there, and hopefully it'll make somebody's day. And that's what it's all about, helping each other out, especially through hard times like we're having right now. With the ones that are able to help, is, you know, very grateful for the ones that, you know, are just working, trying to get by day by day. But that's all talking on this video. It's all the rambling. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share it. Share it around to other people. Help the channel grow. Y'all be safe out there. See you on the next one.